Good day, everybody. Welcome back. This is Michael Levitis from jurisq.com, and we always bring you different attorneys, different practice areas, various states to answer your FAQs, frequently asked questions on law. Today, we have the privilege to have with us an attorney, Jack Law. Jack, welcome. It's your first time on our podcast.
Yes, thank you very much for having me. I'm excited.
Yeah, thank you. We had your partner before, Kevin Attkisson from Attkisson Law Firm in Ohio. And today we're going to hear from you, clarifying some concepts for us in personal injury law in the great state of Ohio.
Sounds great.
People submit to us questions that they want answers to. And one of the frequently asked questions is, if you do win a personal injury award in Ohio, is that taxable? You know, you get a nice sum. Usually you pay taxes, IRS, state taxes. Are these personal injury settlements or wins at lawsuits taxable?
Very good question. You got a very good audience. Taxes are one of those things that are difficult to avoid in life. However, I have some good news for folks out there. Personal injury settlement or verdict awards in Ohio are generally not taxable. I stress the word generally because there are a few significant exceptions, which I'll get into later.
Okay.
By the time a case resolves, again, whether it be through settlement or through judgment, my clients are feeling both fulfilled as well as tired. They've fought long and hard, sometimes years, to get justice. Usually justice that should have been voluntarily given a long time ago by the insurance company on the other side of the case. So by this point, a client is naturally thinking, okay, great. I finally got this resolved on a fair basis. And how much money am I actually going to see?
Mm-hmm.
And that's a very fair question.
Sure. Ohio
is one of the states that has where bodily injury settlements or verdicts are generally not taxable. According to the Internal Revenue Service, the IRS taxes your gross income. Now, damages received from personal injuries are not considered gross income, so your settlement is generally exempt.
Goodness.
You should still pay attention to your settlement documentation from your lawyer, though, because I mentioned at the start that there are a few very important exceptions. For example, you might have a settlement or a judgment that includes something known as punitive damages. Punitive damages are damages that are apart from making a person whole. In other words, they are meant to punish a wrongdoer. It's usually someone who has done something very bad, very intentionally. And it is a monetary sanction against them for their extreme or outrageous conduct. Those funds could very well be an applicable exception to your personal injury award, and you may very well have to pay taxes on those. But again, you got to talk with your lawyer because everything's on a case-by-case basis. Punitive damages are not typically applicable in most personal injury cases. Normally, you're talking about a mistake. Oftentimes a very tragic and unfortunate mistake, but a mistake nonetheless. Right. But in those limited circumstances where punitive damages come into play, you got to talk with your lawyer and make sure your options are fully reviewed and you fully understand what is and what is not taxable.
Thank you so much for such a great overview, because initially I myself thought all awards are tax exempt. So thank you for clarifying and bringing up a very good point. Talk to your attorney, make sure to review documentation properly to see whether or not you are liable for taxes. And I want to remind everybody, this is very general. What I would do today is for educational purposes only. If you want to hire an attorney, get proper legal advice for personal injury accident in the state of Ohio, connect directly with Attkisson Law Firm. The phone number is on the bottom of the screen. Thank you so much, Jack Law. We appreciate it. And we're going to bring you back shortly with another question that you may shed some light on, is how to pick the best possible personal injury attorney in Ohio. Stay tuned. We're coming right back. Thank you.
Thanks.